Today, I'm going to tell you a story in clear, easy English. We will be working at level B1, intermediate. This story is about love, trust, friendship, and big life changes. It takes place in the beautiful city of Toronto, Canada. The main characters are Billy, Brenda, and Rick. Billy and Brenda are a married couple. Rick is their old friend. Let's begin. Billy and Brenda have been married for 8 years. They live in a modern condominium on Queen's Quay, right beside Lake Ontario. They enjoy watching the boats, walking near the water, and relaxing in the Toronto Music Garden. Billy works for a small tech company downtown. Brenda works in marketing for a travel agency. Life is busy, but it is comfortable and familiar. Rick, their mutual friend from high school, lives north of the city. He visits sometimes, and the three of them often talk about old stories from when they were teenagers. Life feels stable, life feels normal, but everything is about to change. One warm evening, Billy goes to watch a Blue Jays baseball game at the Rogers Center with some coworkers. The crowd is loud, the roof is open, and the game is exciting. After the game ends, he decides to walk home. He enjoys the warm air and the bright city lights. When he reaches the area near the Toronto Music Garden, he hears bicycles coming down the trail. He steps to the side and looks at the riders. His heart stops. It is Brenda, and beside her is Rick. They are laughing. They are talking closely. They do not see Billy. At first, Billy thinks maybe they just decided to go for a bike ride. That's normal. But then he watches a little longer. He sees Rick gently touch Brenda's shoulder. He sees Brenda smile in a way that he has not seen in a long time. Then he sees something that hurts him deeply. Brenda takes Rick's hand. The truth hits him. They are not just friends. They are romantically involved. Billy stands completely still. It feels like the whole world stops moving. Billy does not say anything that night. He walks home slowly, thinking, remembering, and trying to understand what he saw. For 3 days, Billy barely sleeps. He goes to work, but he feels empty. At night, he lies awake beside Brenda, feeling confused, angry, and heartbroken. He wants to speak, but he cannot find the words. On the 3rd day, he finally gathers his courage. Billy asks Brenda to sit down with him in the living room. His voice is quiet, but firm. "Brenda," he says, "I saw you with Rick." Brenda freezes. Her eyes drop to the floor. Billy continues, "I know what I saw. You don't need to hide it." Silence fills the room. Then Brenda begins to cry. She admits everything. She tells Billy that she has been confused about their marriage. She says she felt lonely. She says she made a mistake with Rick. Billy listens, but he feels numb. After hours of talking, they decide to separate for 1 month. They want time to think, to decide if their marriage can continue or if it should end. During the separation, Brenda goes to a therapist. She wants to understand her choices and her emotions. She wants to repair the damage that she caused. Rick, however, refuses therapy. He says it is unnecessary. He says he can handle things himself, but inside he feels guilty and angry. A few days later, Billy and Rick accidentally see each other in a small grocery store. The moment is tense. Their eyes meet, and both men know they cannot avoid this conversation. They step outside. At first, they speak quietly. Then voices rise. They yell. They blame each other. They cry. 20 minutes pass, and by the end, something becomes very clear. They can never be friends again. Rick walks away. Billy stands alone on the sidewalk, breathing heavily. A chapter of his life has closed forever. A week later, Brenda asks Billy to meet her for coffee. She looks tired, nervous, and emotional. "I regret everything," she says. "I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I want to save our marriage." Billy takes a long breath. "I can't," he says softly. "What you did broke my trust. I don't think we can fix this." Brenda starts to cry again, but Billy's decision is final. He asks her to move out of their home, not out of anger, but because he knows he cannot heal with her there. Brenda tells Rick that their relationship is over. She says she needs to start fresh. Rick accepts this silently. Brenda decides to leave Toronto completely. She moves to Windsor, Ontario, a smaller city she has never visited before. She rents a small apartment. She takes cooking classes. She learns more about plant-based cuisine. After a few months, she opens a vegan restaurant in the trendy Walkerville neighborhood. To her surprise, it becomes very popular. People love her dishes. The community supports her. For the first time in a long time, Brenda feels hopeful. Billy stays in Toronto. He walks by the lake more often. He spends time with co-workers and takes fitness classes. It is not easy, but day by day, he feels a little stronger. Life is beginning again. Thank you for listening to this story. I hope it helped you practice English at a B1 level and also gave you something meaningful to think about. If you enjoyed this story, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and tell me if you want another story like this. Until next time, take care and learn something new every day.